Yo, what's up, boys? Ooh, we talking spicy today. All right, so look, here's the thing, right? Everybody coming up to me like, yo, Rio, Destiny 2, fam, is dying like 6-7 months ago. Destiny 2 is trash. Rio, you need to talk about it. I didn't want to talk about it because I feel like I ain't do enough research on Destiny. I ain't really did enough of what's going on. I ain't watched enough dev streams. So I took a few months, started catching up on all the dev stream, the content being released, the state of the game, and what's happening, right? So I'm looking at it, everybody's like, yo, it's dying. I'm looking at it like, dang, hold up, people really dramatic out here. Do I feel like Destiny 2 is dying? No. Do I feel like it's declining? A little bit. Do I feel like it's stagnant? Heck yes. Heck yes, boys. These content looking very dry. Okay, that's what's happening, right? So, look, here's the thing. As always, homies, you guys know what I want. I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. Yo, man. Let me know how long you guys been playing Destiny, what light level you are, and what's kind of like the take on Destiny that's kind of pushing you off, or what will bring you back into the game. So look, I'm going to tell you this. We going to cut this at the start of the video. Let it go, people. Let it go. Here's the thing. If you like another game and you want another game to fail, you're lame. Cut it. Stop being biased. Let it go. We need competition. We need a variety of games. When you want a game to die, that means you hate gaming. You don't want other gamers to prosper, bro. Stop being weird, bro. Hey, turn around. Slap your face. Hey, let's keep it going. Destiny 2. Major problem with Destiny 2. A lot of people are feeling like there's a developer burnout. Like the developers burn out. They don't really seem like as interested as they once was. Speculations, people. It's all speculation. So look, here's my thing about this, right? They feel like a lot of the content in Destiny, like when you look at it, a lot of the horde modes that they drop, I ain't even gonna lie to you, Chief. It's some copy and paste going on. There's some copy and paste. You know what, Destiny? I'm gonna let you slide. The exotic quests that's really tedious, I'm gonna let you slide. I'm gonna let you slide. But when you keep repeating the same thing and just reskinning it, but when you really play the game, you kind of see that it's the same thing. Players kind of get frustrated, right? So trials are supposed to be coming back. The other thing is players, they're focused more so on the end game standpoint. Now, one thing I always give the Destiny community is that whenever Destiny acting up out of pocket and they not doing right, the community be like, hey, stop, don't do it, no, pause. The community be like, yo, chill out, that's weird. They'll talk to the developers, they'll voice their concerns, you know what I'm saying? So let me tell you guys something else. What's going on? In the looter shooter category, right? You have, in one section, you got Anthem. Yay. Okay, crowd's kind of low. I feel you. The other side, you got Warframe. Yay. Crowd's a little bit louder. You know what I'm saying? The crowd's a little bit louder. Next side, you got Destiny. Yay. All three go through Burnout. Well, I was trying to be nice. Anthem was released on a Burnout. But look, here's the thing, right? These games go through these Burnout. The thing about it is, each community argues that they have the worst of what's going on, that they go through the worst Burnout. That's their problem. When in actuality, each game go through that Burnout. Now, here's the thing. Some go through that Burnout a little bit longer than the other. Okay, and the thing is, with the Warframe community, Warframe go through this long drought. And Warframe tries to do this thing with big update expansions, right? Big drops at the end of the year. 2 years even takes to drop something major, boom, and it doesn't turn out the way that they want to. Very ambitious type of updates that doesn't really match the credibility of what their thought process was. I can respect it though, okay? We're giving criticism, the good, the bad, and just the ugly. We're gonna be very honest here, no biasness, right? Now, Destiny's been trying to drop these events. These events have not been spicy enough for the players. These events are a little bit El Chupacabra trash, okay? We're gonna be very honest today. And the Destiny community is kind of like in itself a little bit, you feel me? So what happens is you have a lot of players, bro. Timestamp this, bro, because this is one thing that I feel ruins gaming. You have a lot of players that's like, if you give any critique to a game, you're a person that hates the game. Why would I waste my time hating the game? Or why would this person waste their time with so many hours in the game while hating it, while giving just feedback that they feel can help the game? Like, when you think about it, there's a lot of stupid people in the world, bro. You gotta let them know. There's a lot of people that cover their ears and be like, I don't want to hear it, man. I don't want to hear it. Then why did you click the video? You feel me? So we gotta look at it this way. Developer burnout, Destiny 3, is a thing that's in the works. And there's a brand new IP that Bungie has that they're working on. So they split their development team. They split all these people that's doing everything, right? The team at Bungie split. Destiny 3, the new IP that's supposed to be coming out in 2024 or 2025. So I'm looking at that like, hold up, Destiny. At the end of the day, I see what you're doing, but hold up. PS5 is coming out. So then the team is also thinking about the ports for the PS5, which is supposed to be dropping November 2020. So when you look at these things and them leaving Activision after coming off such a spurt of a year and going quote unquote free to play, what did they have to offer? Because the community already wiped their slate clean because, you know, Activision was looking like the bad guy. And so Destiny was looking like the new angel. Like, oh my God, Destiny, it's not your fault. You're okay. So when you're in the good graces of the players, you got to keep that up. You know what I'm saying? Splitting your team into so many different ways, I don't know how that's going to go, right? Now, Destiny to me is a company and just a game franchise that does a good job with big updates. Not all of them are successful, but they do a lot better based on numbers, okay? They're doing good on Steam, but here's the thing, based on numbers for their big updates like Forsaken and different stuff like that, that's where Destiny shine. Not these quick events, not these copy and paste. This is not them. That's not what the community expect, and them just not drop. A lot of people want raids. A lot of people want that challenging content back. And so a lot of people feel like Destiny's getting a little bit too, how do you say this? How do you say this without affecting anyone? Hold on. Casual. Ooh, was that an echo? I'm not sure. All right. So I feel like Destiny shines with the big updates. Now, one thing I feel like with Destiny is stop doing these copy and paste exotic runs. Like these quests, these tedious quests, trying to get the grind to go there and hold players in. Like, that's not your lane. Like, you're not on the super grinder lane. You need to push past that, back into the challenging content, back into the story of what you had going. I know a lot of people was turned off back when Destiny killed off one of their main characters. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at that, it really kind of sets the tone in the game. Now, one thing for me, boys, here's where we at, right? Here's where we at. How do you explain what's not good content? You see what I'm saying? Because at this point, that question is so out there into the Milky Way universe, bro. It's crazy. Because you'll have one player that enjoys it. You have another player that don't enjoy it. It all comes down to the players of what's enjoyable content. But when you have a large part of the community that's not liking it, drop everything, because you got to fix that. Because majority of the people is not rocking with it, right? So when it comes down to it, you have Warframe, who their community is still upset on it. Warframe doesn't really get fed content all too much. It's very stale. They go on an average 7 months, 6-7 months. They'll do like little fashion frame in between, but it's not content, right? Destiny has been dropping consistent content, but doesn't mean that it's actually good content. Now, you as a type of person, like, put yourself in this shoe, right? Would you rather be fed content every day, but it's not good? You don't enjoy what you're eating. You don't enjoy the food that's being served to you. Or would every once in a while, would you rather have a beautiful, juicy cooked steak with beautiful sides? Something that you can enjoy and you're full for a while. I think we will all go with the steak. Hey, can I get a steak? Can I get an order of the number 2 that he got, please? Do you mind serving that to me? And I feel like that's what Destiny has to get back to. I feel like that's what Warframe has to get back to. I feel like that's where all looter shooters need to be, instead of trying to like pump out this reskin of content and just throwing it out there and thinking that you can use grind to keep these players over. We don't work like that. I'm a human being, all right? Don't just use me like this. I have feelings. You want to make these players feel like what they're doing is rewarding, and that's with any game. No biasness, just being completely honest. I feel like Destiny's decline right now, though, why people feel like it's dying, is just because the burnout that's there with no actual sustaining content that is new to keep you in there. And whenever players feel like there's no reason to grind, that's when they start spazzing out like, oh my God. They start losing their minds, because there's nothing to really hold them off and take their mind away from the burnout. You need sustainable content to really keep these players in line. Now, from the outside looking in, you'll look at the Steam charts, you'll see Destiny's doing great and doing all of this. That's newer players, okay? But you got to always look at the state of the game with what's going on with everything that's happening. The exotics, the repeat of these quests and everything that's dropping. it's really not in its glory days. And I know a lot of people considers Destiny glory days to be Destiny 1. You know what I'm saying? That's when they fell in love. But you got to look at it. The best part of their content, I feel like Forsaken really saved Destiny, because before Forsaken, Destiny was in a very tight spot as well. It was really looking bad, and Destiny was a meme even when it started out. So for them to actually take that initiative, flip it around, go around town to be like, hey, we done changed our ways, put up banners, be like, hey, we left Activision, they was holding us back, to give players that perception, and for you not to just keep following in your good graces, following in those good footsteps, it kind of gives players the wrong look. Like, dang, was Activision really the bad part? I mean, the bad guy here, you know what I mean? But I understand where these players are coming from, and it's the frustration. So my thing that I always say is, there is a decline in the game. There really is. There's a stagnant part for where Destiny players are. And I know that there's a lot of white knights in every one of these games that can't take criticism. Stop it, bro. Get some help, okay? They're not paying you to write an essay, all right? Settle down. How much you getting paid to be a white knight? Hey, can somebody give me the price check on aisle 2 for the going rate of being a white knight? How much do you get paid for that? I don't think you really get paid much. But I just want you guys to dang, they don't get paid at all? They don't get paid at all? Dang, you defend games more, you defend your family. That's wild. But look, boys, here's the thing. Destiny 2, I feel like once they go back to that every 3 months to 6 month content drop, 5 months content drop, I feel like the game will reach a better state. I feel like once they drop the new raids, but at the same time, raids are very difficult for them to put something into, so you got to give them time to make something like that. Like, people know Destiny for their raids, so you got to give them time to really drop something that's really worth your time. Would you want a raid to be dropped that's not really good, and then you talk about it like, bro, this game sucks, this game's dying, oh my god, and you're not happy? Or would you rather wait another 4 to 5 months to get the raid that you're looking for, that's going to hold you over? You and your friends talk about how amazing this was, and you have a good time while you got a smile on your face, huh? That sounds way better than releasing bad content. But the difference between Warframe and Destiny right now is that Destiny's releasing content. Warframe's in that situation right now to where they see they have to release content. But at the end of the day, I really don't care, because I'm not picking sides. You know what this comes down to? You got to be for the players. You should never be about these companies. It's all about the players. And as long as the player base is winning, then everything's great. You know what I'm saying? Because you get the money that you want out of these games, and at the end of the day, you got to remember, these gaming companies are not about the players at all. No matter how much you might think they're amazing, no matter how much you might like the devs, they're not about you. They're about securing the bag. They're about securing their own money, right? These microtransactions are something we always have to pay attention about, because if we didn't, don't you think that every company would have tried to rob every gamer by now, right? Right? Let's not get crazy. But all I'm saying is, think about the well-being of a player, of somebody that should be getting the time that they invest into the game, should be rewarded with the content that's being produced, because there's so many people on these games that you really just got to think to yourself like, dang, y'all got enough devs. Y'all made over, like, what? How much did they make? Over 300 million in digital sales in 2019. Yo, can we timestamp this? Over 300 million in digital sales in 2019. You got the money. Now, I'm thinking you do got to spread that to a lot of employees. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep the lights on, the water bill, but you got the money, fam. So I'm going to need y'all to just kind of like get it together. And I know they try to spread that stuff out to like Destiny 3, what's happening. You know what I'm saying? The new IP that's coming. But at the same time, take care of the people who are taking care of you now. That's like where we at. Take care of the people who are taking care of you now. And those people who are taking care of you now on Destiny 2, your fan base, your community, will take care of you when you drop a new IP. Or they'll take care of you when you drop Destiny 3. And that's just what it comes down to. But a lot of people be so blinded by not paying attention to everything else that's going on. They just want to defend. They just want to hear anything else and be like, dang, could I be the problem? But Destiny 2 going through its issues. Warframe going through its issues. You got Anthem. The game's an issue. But hey, they trying to come back. I'm all about giving people second chances and everybody doing everything. I want to see everybody succeed. 2020, it's all about stop standing and just kind of seeing everybody do good. All right, homie? So if you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a thumbs up on it. I love you guys. Take care. Hope that you guys enjoy it. And I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. If you guys like looter shooters, fighting games, ARPGs, that's the stuff that I go over on this channel. Hope that you guys enjoy it. Much love to you guys and take care, man.